This morning we've got some amazing new developments in the fight against cancer. Researchers may have discovered a miracle drug. Here to explain is a member of our Fox Medical A team, Dr. David Samadi. David, good morning to you.
Good morning.
We're talking about a protein that is has been identified as CD47. What is it?
Well, this CD47 is a protein that normal cells secrete in our blood. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why immune system leave our cells alone. Our defense mechanism understand that these are normal cells. The cancer cells, they have gotten really smart over the past many years, and they are coming up with their own CD47. So our immune system can't recognize it. So how do we treat the cancer cells? We give them chemotherapy. We do surgeries. Now, the study from Stanford is saying, like, wait a second, we have this new drug that can take some of that protein away and tell the immune system, whoa, 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 these are cancer cells, to use our own immune system to attack the cancer cells. And that's really fascinating. We're starting to think of cancer as, on a molecular level, as supposed to be these gross resections and surgeries, etc. Big news and a big leap forward in the cancer field. Yeah,
because apparently a researcher out in California was noticing that leukemia cells seem to secrete or generate a lot of this CD47. Essentially, it was a do not eat this part of the cancer, and so he turned it completely around, and that could change everything.
Absolutely. So, I'm glad that's a really in-depth information you just gave. So they've done it in leukemia and lymphoma, and guess what? They also took about 10 mice and with bladder cancer. 9 out of 10, they were able to cure them from bladder cancer. If this really pans out in the human studies, we're going to see an entire change of the way we treat cancer. We're using our own immune system to find the cancer cells, and that's a very exciting and big news in this field.
All right. Also, speaking of cancer, let's talk about prostate cancer. There's some new tests that are being developed that, once again, could change everything.
Look, PSA has been around for about almost 20 years, and it has done its service. It has helped us to find and screening. You need to know how to interpret. It's not a prostate cancer specific, so things such as enlarged prostate inflammation can give false alarm.
Right.
More biopsies, more issues. Now we have more tests, genetic tests. We have other things such as OPCO Health. I want people to look at that. These are 4 proteins instead of just one PSA, so that can reduce the number of biopsies. We can use our biopsies and find out which one we should operate on and which one we should not touch based on genetic studies. Amazing stuff. If you have done the surgery, then you want to know who is going to recur and cancer to come back and who is not. So I think in the next few years, Steve, you're going to see a lot of great studies besides PSA, and they're going to complement each other, and we're going to help reduce a lot of biopsies that are not necessary and surgeries on the right people.
And this is not theoretical to you. This is what you do every day.
Absolutely, and we're excited about it in the field of prostate cancer.
All right. Dr. David Samadi, thank you very much for joining us today on this Friday.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, sir.